Q1 was okay, given that when I let off the throttle before my lap, to let hot lappers through, an Alpine slowed immediately after, and Tsunoda ran into the back of me, retiring himself and giving me a 5-place grid penalty. But with 10 minutes to go, I had a 2.1 second gap to Leclerc in second, and a 2.0 second gap to Max after the session. Q2 was much less eventful, with a 2.2 second gap to Charles after my lap, and 7.5 minutes to go. That doesn't make sense. Why have I typed that? 1.7 second gap to Hamilton after the session. I really should reread my stuff before I say it. Q3 was even better as I got used to the setup and the car, and it resulted in a 3.2 second gap between Norris, with just under 6 minutes to go. This then changed to a 2.4 second gap to Hamilton after the session. Headphones are actually working this time, so you can hear me through my microphone. Quality, probably worse actually. Anyway, let's just go to the race. I'm talking nonsense. Formation lap was okay, with the tyre temps in the mid-80s and a purple grid slot. The start was better than normal, with a change to differential setting, meaning I was second just after the start sector 2. However, a rain-based setup meant it was not till lap 3 that I could overtake Hamilton through any corner, and that was only because he made a mistake in turn 3 or 4, don't actually know which one it is. Lap 11, turn 3 or 4, like I said, don't know which one it is. The outside curb threw me off and into the wall for some light front wing damage, but the hit was head on, so nothing major. Counter steer probably helped the head on impact, as it slowed down the straightening up of the car, so it stayed head on. Otherwise, if I turned into the spin, I probably would have been at a 45-degree angle and got more damage. Who knows? The rain came midway through the race, and although DRS had been disabled, we did not come in for inters for about 10 or so more laps after that. The inter stint was short anyway, and we hopped back onto the dryers for 17 laps, and a late safety car meant we could push without any consequences for the final 7 laps. And as you'll see now, the lap graph, there you can clearly see the safety car, and you can see the final 7 laps. Should be able to see the interstint, but it looked like, well, yeah, the interstint is the green one after the yellows, which is obviously the us being on dries, when technically looking at that, we shouldn't really have been. I can't speak.